Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adenike Olakunle. For those who are meeting me for the first time, I'm also known as the Scent Nurse on Instagram, on Twitter. As you can see from the title, you know what we are talking about today. But first, before we proceed, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has been so supportive, watching my videos, liking them, sharing them, dropping comments and contributions, and even subscribing to this channel. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are the real MVPs, and I'm not even joking. Thank you. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, what exactly is your excuse? I mean, it doesn't cost you anything to do that. Kindly subscribe to this channel now. Thank you. So as you can see from the title of the video, it's 2 years in the UK. I mean, you probably think, what's the big deal? People are already in the UK for several years, 100 years. For me, it's a milestone because number one, when I just came, I wasn't so sure that I was going to be able to survive the weather, the stress, the changes that I had to make. I wasn't so sure, so I am making this video because number one, it's a reminder of where I am coming from to where I am now and to where I am going in the future. Another win that I would like to share with you is that I started a degree. Now somebody should say congratulations. I started a degree, and that for me is a win. So yes, that's a win. Also, it is an opportunity for me to correct misconceptions. Also, there are questions that I've received in my DM, and I thought I would use this opportunity to answer those questions. So if you'd like to know more, keep watching. These lessons would help you as well, especially if you are just arriving or if you are just about to come. Number one, don't assume anything with them. Don't assume they know what you are trying to imply. For example, I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. So I fell ill about some months ago. I was having like some sort of headache and general body weakness and general body ache. So I didn't go to work, which I rang in to tell them I wasn't feeling well. And then, if you are sick, if you are on sick leave, you are expected to be ringing in every day to give an update of whether you are going to come to work tomorrow or not, if you are supposed to be at work the following day, right? So this particular time, I was in the hospital and I was waiting for doctor to see me. And it was taking a long time. Because it was taking a long time, I decided to ring my ward and tell them that, hi, this is so person. I'm still in the hospital. I'm yet to see the doctor. I still feel very bad. I didn't say I'm not coming tomorrow. I said I still feel very sick and I don't feel really well, but I'm still waiting to see the doctor. And that was about 6 p.m. in the evening. So the following day, I thought I had communicated and I didn't bother to call them again because I was supposed to be at work. Apparently, they were still waiting for me to ring and say I'm not coming tomorrow. So I thought because I mentioned that I was not feeling well and I was still in the hospital to see the doctor at that time in the evening of yesterday, I was still expected to ring in the morning to tell them I was not coming to work. I assumed that if somebody is not feeling well today, what would make you think that the person can come in the morning? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Until it was raised as an issue, I felt like, oh boy. And it was raised as an issue that I don't know how to make sick leave appropriately and all of that. And it was a shocker to me because I felt like, you should know now. You get what I'm saying? But if you don't want to be in a situation where you'll be saying sorry all the time, it is better you communicate to them and let them know exactly how things are going in a point blank that I'm not going to make it today or tomorrow. I'm not going to come. And if possible, if you have your email on your phone, you can just send an email. It doesn't take anything. Secondly, make sure you have documented discussion. For example, if you report something to your manager, and verbally, because I now know, I will go back to my email and say, as discussed, this so when I met you in the office to talk about this so thing, because I have had situations whereby I reported something to my manager, and because it was verbally, I remember when I went to meet my manager to say, okay, I'll be going to Nigeria in so time, and this is for so reason I will be going. She said okay, and she told me to go and apply for the leave, and I did, and it was granted, and I went home, and I came back, and it became something that they were calling me for meeting, that who did I tell before traveling abroad, I was like, I told my manager. And then I was being told that she did not remember me mentioning that to her. Do you get what I'm saying? So to be on the safe side, every discussion that you would probably be having issues with in the future, it is better to document it. The top thing that I have learned is this: if you are being bullied at work, speak up, because it thrives in secrecy. If you are just doing I am strong, as the Naija babe or Naija guy that you are, and you are just shouldering all the thing, and you're just going as if nothing is happening, it will only make it get worse, and you will just see that you will not be able to cope well with work. You just see that whenever you're going to work, you are anxious and all of that, and they will continue to do it. But if you are being bullied and you just speak up to someone, or you just speak up to a senior person, it might just go a long way. I'll share with you, there was a time when I just changed my job, and I got there and I saw that there was a particular girl that was always going out for me. Like, before I say something, she takes it up. She just be cutting my break short, because she was told to mentor me so that I can get familiar with the processes and the routines in my new place, So this particular babe was always doing things to me that I would just be wondering, what did I do to deserve this? And it was making me to feel sad. It was making me to feel so anxious that whenever I was going to work, I'll feel like as if, I'm still going to this place today, Until one day I will come home, I will tell my husband that this is what somebody was doing to me at work. And my husband will be like, can you speak to someone in your place of work? And that was when I spoke to a sister in my work, and this sister took it up and made sure that this particular person was put in check, and we were not working so much together. I was working on my own, she was working on her own. At the end of the day, everybody aligned, people were doing their job, I was in mine, no stress, no issue. And recently there was another person that started to give me attitude. She's been giving me attitude for quite a while, and I was busy doing like as if, okay, I can manage, until one day she was verbally aggressive to me, and I had to do an incident reporting. Like, I had to do a proper incident reporting, and it was taken up, and I was told that, okay, you will not be working with this person. We are still ongoing on that, but at least we are no longer working directly together. So just don't suffer in silence. And that is my third point. Now I'm going to answer some of the questions that people are asking me in my DM day in, day out on Instagram. Number one is it worth leaving everything behind and coming over to the UK? Someone who has a really comfortable job, seemingly comfortable life in Nigeria, is it still worth it living? To be honest, I cannot tell you yes or no, because good life means different things to different people. But I will tell you that if you come, it will not be a loss for you because when you come, it might look like a rough patch in the beginning, but as you go on, as you settle down you will be finding things easier, and you probably will forget about the things you gave up, provided you are not giving up your family, you are not giving up your spouse and children, people that are dear to your heart, that one, nothing can make up for it, because UK is actually boring without family. So, but is it worth it? Depending on what you want. But for me, I would say yes, it is worth it. Before, I used to, have a lot of regrets, like, oh my god, this code is too much. Starting afresh is not easy. I mean, there are days that I still feel like, it's not easy to be here, but overall, I will still tell you that it is worth it. Contrary to what people believe, people think when you are giving this kind of opinion, you don't want them to come to the UK. I mean, I've done video of process of how I did mine and how you should do yours. I even shared how you can pass IELTS and CBT exam. If I don't want you to come, if I'm discouraging you from coming, I would not share those things. I didn't do them for fun. I did them because I want to have a lot of friends or a lot of family, a lot of colleagues around me. Another question I'm going to be answering is, people are asking if they are still recruiting from Nigeria to the UK. Yes, they are still recruiting from Nigeria to the UK, but agencies are probably not doing it anymore. So now you have to go directly to the NHS jobs website, the Tracks job website, or Indeed to find yourself a job. And I would say that this might take a lot of time, this might require a lot of effort, but you will still get a job. People are entering UK every single day from Nigeria. Keep on trying. Number 3, how do you build your credit score? I've been able to build my credit score not because I collected a credit card immediately. If you can take a credit card immediately, you come in, like they offered me in my bank when we came in, but I had no knowledge, so I told them I didn't want a credit card, because I was always afraid of, being in debt or going bankruptcy and all of that, because I don't like basic. So yeah, that was why I didn't take it. But if you have access to it and you were offered, please take it, because it's one of the ways you can build your credit score. A month after I came, I got a mini Wi-Fi that was paying monthly payment on it. Another thing is that you need to stay on your address for at least 1 year. Don't be moving around, moving your house around. Make sure you are staying long on your address. Number 3, register on the electoral register, to vote. And when you move house, don't forget to change your address on the electoral register to be on the register again. And another thing is that get a credit card. If you get a credit card, make sure you don't spend all the money there. Just spend little money there, maybe like 5% or 10% of the limit you have. Let's say you have £500 limit on your credit card. Make sure you spend like between 20 to 50 pounds, right? Spend between 20 to 50 pounds, and make sure that you set up a direct debit so that they can take the payments for your money by direct debit. Like that, they will be given a report that you are never missing a payment. And also there is PayPal credit, there is PayPal pay in 3 times. So make sure you register for that one if you want. I said make sure, don't make sure. I use that one. That's what I'm just basically telling you what I have done. And make sure you are not applying for credit card all the time, because every time you apply for a credit card or a loan, they will do a ad search on your account, and when they do the ad search on your account, it will reduce your credit score. If you apply for a credit card today and they deny you, don't apply again until another 6 months or 3 months, 3 to 6 months, so that you don't have too much ad search on your account. How am I able to save in the UK? How am I able to save despite the bills and all of the things? And number 1 is that I am not trying to be a big auntie, the rich big auntie to everybody in my neighborhood back home. So basically, I try as much as possible to do the things that are within my budget. For example, I have a budget of what I send to my mom and my siblings at home, and I have a budget of what I give to charity. Let's say I know that every month like 2 or 3 people will ask me for money that are not my family members. I have a budget for that, and I don't go beyond that budget. Once I give that one out, I don't dip my hand, no matter what, even let the heavens and the earth be coming down. I'm not going to put my hand in that one and give it to anyone else. I'll just tell them that the budget for this month, charity budget for this month has ended, and I am not able to give you anything at this time. Maybe next month, if you are still in need, we can look at how I can give you something, but now it has closed. I know that people struggle a lot with all of this, sending money back home. Everybody's now looking up to you. It's one of the ways that you can keep giving, and you will not have money to save. You know, they'll be emotionally blackmailing you to let you feel guilty, but you know, it's not worth it. You also have your own life to live. You have your immediate family. Your bills in this place is not going to stop or be on hold for you to do all of those things, so you have to be wise, right? So another thing I do is that I don't buy the things I don't need. I mean, I still don't. I look good. This is not a wig. I still buy things, and it's just, I can, if I want to buy this wig now and I know it's £100, I'll probably save like 3 months or 4 months to be able to buy it. I'm not in a rush to buy things like clothes or shoes. I can save for 3 months to buy one shoe. I can save for 5 months to buy one wig, you know. And most times I just compensate myself with good things. If I'm say, let's say I give myself a target of being able to save this particular amount of money every month, and I'm able to do that, I then compensate myself with maybe like 2 to 3% of what I've been able to save. So yes, one way or the other, it helps me to, you know, stay on track. Plus I have an accountability partner. My husband is my accountability partner. I just know that if I buy things, he's going to see it. If I spend my money anyhow, he's going to see that I want to take a box, a package, or yeah, start buying things, because I don't want him to see me as somebody that is not prudent. I don't just buy things. Another thing is that I try as much as possible to join a monthly contribution by we do this contribution on Nigerian nurses in the UK. You know, obviously you have committed to it, you have to pay it. So minimally, I don't save at all. I will shall make that contribution every month, so that way I'm able to save at least every month. And yes, those are the things I've been able to do. And yes, has it been working? It has been working. It has been really working. Another thing that has made me to save is that we moved from a high cost environment to a really affordable cost of living environment, and it is one of the best decisions I've made in these 2 years that I am so proud of myself about. So yes, in my words, you know, checking out how you can save on your energy bills, on your data, on your you know, gas, you know, your water. Look at how you can see, you can switch provider of all of these things. If you see that Scottish Power is expensive, you can go for Octopus. If Octopus is too expensive, and it doesn't matter, you can switch until you find the one that is really affordable for you to stay on. So just make sure that you are not spending too much on your bills. And another thing is that you can check out the band of your house for energy, and what is the energy ratings for the house, because the higher you go, the higher you pay. And also your council tax. If you want to take a house, you can check out, is it a band A, is it a band B, is it a band C? You know, you pay in as you go higher. So you may want to check out on all of those things, and you know, save on them, because £10 here, £20 here makes a huge thousands of pounds. I hope I have answered these questions very well, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you have learned in this video. Let me know if this video has helped you. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Decent Nurse, and on Twitter at Decent Nurse, on Facebook at Denike Olakunle, and I will see you in my next video.